Hello, I'm Paula. Today, I want to just take a moment to think about gentleness. Now, when people are working with me, I talk about gentleness a lot because I find that usually clients are so busy pushing ahead, they're so busy in that frantic moment, they're so busy um, in their head, they're so busy thinking about how they're going to survive. How am I going to do this? What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? How is this going to be? What's my life going to be like? And it's all da, 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 da. And that creates a very masculine kind of energy, a very, um, it's sort of like there's no flow to it. You're just hitting, you're just doing, you're reacting, you're reacting, you're reacting. And that's not a very good place to be, as we know. So what I invite you to do now is to go more into the feminine and just allow flow and just take a moment to step away. Now, I know this is easier said than done, especially when you're grieving or you're in trauma. But believe me, when you start stepping away as much as you can and just allowing and being in that moment with no judgment, no expectation, no thinking about the next thing that you have to do. No thinking about the next moment you have to get through. Just be now in this moment and breathe. Now, I know when I talk about that, people go, oh, yeah, well, I breathe every day. What's that about? But this is about breathing into your body consciously. Taking that time, even if it's just a minute, of just breathing in. Breathing in down to your lower belly. And just that action alone can be enough to just create a more gentle flow, a more gentle energy around you. Because when we're going through grief and trauma, we are already spiky. Our energy is already, it's chaotic, it's spiky, it's hard, it's difficult, it's dense, it's it's exhausting. It's pulling on everything that we are. And remember that everything around you is energy. And when you are dealing with that dense, dark energy, you initially attract more of the same. Energy attracts energy. Like attracts like. Now, I know it's not your fault. Christ, you're going through a grief. You're going through a trauma. This was done to you. You wouldn't be here if you could choose that. Nobody would choose to be walking a grief path. Of course they wouldn't. But inevitably, in life, there is death. And you will be walking this grief path how many times in your lifetime? Who knows? So it's about making sure you have things in place that are going to help you, not hinder you. And that's what I'm here to try and teach people. So try and find some gentleness. Try and soften your energy as best you can. And the best way to do that is by breathing consciously. If you meditate already, go into that meditation. If you do yoga or you do gentle walking in nature, do that. That creates a gentle energy around you. If you do something that just quietens your mind, even for a moment, then go back to that. Find that. Allow that. If you can, find that moment to just sit in silence and be and breathe. Because when we allow gentleness into our life, we're allowing love and compassion and kindness back into our life. And isn't that what we all want? With so much love.